friends, welcome to my channel. I am Courtney Noel, and clearly I am Courtney Noel. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are an oldie but a goldie, hey girl, hey boy, hey, welcome back to my channel. If you see me with a scrub top with a white coat, this is going to be a case management related video. So if you like, girl, I'm so tired of being at the bedside, baby, I'm tired, I am burnt out, honey, how do I get away? If you're like, girl, what is utilization review and can I do it? Or if you just want to be plain old nosy, go ahead and stay tuned to this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and ring my bell, ring my bell, ring my bell so you can stay notified of my weekly videos. Hey guys, so I know I've been gone for a minute. I have decided to start doing more at you guys' request, more of these case management utilization review videos. So I wanted to kick it off with just letting you guys know how to become a utilization review nurse. So basically, if you have not watched any of my utilization management or utilization review videos, I'll link the playlist here. Utilization review is a part of case management, and basically utilization review nurses review patients' charts to determine or help the physician to determine the appropriate level of care of that patient to get proper reimbursement, whether it's from Medicare or it's from managed care, aka insurances. So you typically, let's start off, what do you need to become a utilization review nurse? The question I get asked a lot is, can you be an LPN? Yes, they are. They have LPN utilization review nurses. They have RNs. They even have physical therapists and occupational therapists, I want to say, that also do utilization review depending on what type of charts you're reviewing. Experience. So you should have some clinical experience, but that is not a non-negotiable, because I do know some people who are utilization review nurses with minimal, we're talking less than a year of bedside experience. Okay, so if you are a nurse and you want to be a utilization review nurse, it is possible to become a utilization review nurse without experience. Okay, if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my notes. Now that we've got the experience portion out the way, the question remains, okay, how do you actually get the job? What steps can I give you that are actionable to get you that job? Number one, if you are a nurse who has bedside experience, maybe you've discharged planned, or on the weekends there wasn't a social worker there and you've arranged home health or put things in place, arranged transportation, you have experience with discharge planning. Okay, and maybe you spoke to a physician, or maybe you had a utilization review nurse call you and say, hey, this patient is in the wrong level of care, can you speak to the physician and get it converted to observation or get it converted to inpatient? If that's the case, you have some type of utilization discharge planning, case management experience. So your resume needs to reflect that. So when you start to show your resume or start to type out and tweak it, make sure you're putting keywords in there: discharge planning, appropriate level of care. So you want to put these keywords in there, so that way when your resume is submitted to these different, Indeed, these search engines or career engines, or even to other facilities or employers that you're applying to directly, you want to make sure that you are hitting those keywords so that it can be grabbed by the recruiter. That's step number one. Also, I would personally say to brush up on case management in general. If you are, sometimes it can be a little difficult to get into utilization review without any type of true case management experience. It's not impossible, it can be a little bit more difficult. I would say if you are already working at a bedside or working in a hospital, a provider facility, maybe try to transition into case management, or go down there and make yourself available and learn from your case management department, because number one, it'll help you wrap around to get the utilization case management mindset first, because that is something that it takes floor nurses to transition to. It takes them a while to get the concept, because it's a different way of thinking, but also it will get your foot in the door and you can make the networking relationships that are needed to help transition. So maybe, I know me, I never wanted to work case management, like straight up case management where you're doing discharge planning, transitions of care, progression of care, initially, because baby, they used to be running just as much as me when I was on the floor, and baby, I said, nah. And they seemed to be working really hard when I, at that time I was like, well, I could be working hard doing what I do. But as I have grown in the space of case management, I understand that it's different, and it helps you, especially when you want to become ultimately a utilization review nurse. So look into case management positions at your facility and try to transition. That's another way you can become a utilization review nurse. So the last tip that I have for you guys is, I know this is going to seem cliche, but apply, apply, apply. At the end of the day, your transition to becoming a nurse, utilization review nurse, is applying. And I know it's like, girl, duh, how am I gonna get a position if I don't apply? But you will be surprised at the number of people who get discouraged once they apply maybe 1 or 2 times and they don't get a response, a favorable response. You have to apply. This is a numbers game, especially if you are trying to get into this role with no experience. You could apply 2 times and somebody else is applying 50. They're more likely to hit and get an interview opposed to you applying 1 or 2 or 3 times. So it's a number game. It's a numbers game, excuse me. So don't get discouraged. Apply, apply, and then apply. Like I said, I have a playlist for more information on utilization review, but this was just kind of a segue to teach you how do you become, or how do you transition into this role. If you notice, I did not go in depth with what the actual role entails as far as the mindset of a utilization management nurse, or as far as inpatient versus observation, MCG versus interqual, managed care versus Medicare, because those are videos that I'm going to bring to you shortly. And quite frankly, whatever role that you get when you transition to utilization review, you're going to be taught it by your facility. So you're going to learn from them. And with that being said, I missed y'all. Okay, let's get that out of the way. I miss y'all so much. Most importantly, I love you, but Jesus, he loves you so much more. God bless you.